Good afternoon, everyone. First, just a moment and step for protocol. Could you please, everyone, make sure that your cell phones are on silent at this time? Thank you so much. I want to welcome you to another historic moment here at the Alabama State University. I am Shawnee Creighton, the Executive Director for Marketing and Strategic Communications. Today, we celebrate the launch and the introduction of the newest member of Hornet Nation Athletics with our inaugural women's flag football team. Can we give that a round of applause? This is the first at a Division I school, and this milestone demonstrates Alabama State University's commitment to breaking barriers and leading the way in collegiate athletics. Here to mark this significant occasion, we have several individuals who will speak. But first, I would like to introduce a visionary leader whose dedication to progress and innovation continues to make moments like these possible. Please join me in welcoming the 15th president of Alabama State University, President Dr. Quentin T. Ross, Jr.
Thank you, Ms. Creighton. And I came prepared to give a whole speech, and you took all of it, didn't you? No, but let me say good afternoon to everyone, and welcome those of you from the media to the Alabama State University. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the staff, the student body, and alumni of this historic institution, I welcome all of you. This is truly a place where history is made. Today, we will make a historic announcement right here on this campus. And as has already been said, it's historic not only for this institution, it's historic for Division I in the NC2A. And we are happy about where we're going here at Alabama State University and to be the first institution in Division I to announce women's flag football. It is truly historic and amazing. And we have a phenomenal individual that will be at the helm. And I won't steal my VP's thunder, but I would just say that I want to say a job well done on your selection process, and we're excited about what's to come for flag football here on Alabama State University's campus, and we will continue to set the bar here at ASU. Thank you, and God bless you.
At this time, we'd like to welcome some special guests here. We have Mr. Steve Brown, Director of Development of the Alabama Recreation and Parks Association. Isaiah Reese, CEO and RCX Sports. Mr. Dean Myrick, Commissioner of the Alabama Community College Conference. And Natalie Norman, Executive Director of Alabama Parks and Recreation. At this time, Mr. Steve Brown will come up and make a few remarks.
Thank you. Thank you. Honored to be here, proud to be here. I want to thank President Ross for his leadership in this, Dr. Cable, who I've gotten to know and appreciate you so much. Cyrus, awesome. Very fortunate that our foundation, the Recreation and Parks Foundation, has been working hard to give opportunities to kids in this state. And we are proud once again to be here, and also proud to our most recent initiative was to work with the two-year schools here in the state to create the largest two-year college conference in girls flag football in the nation. So we're first to that. Also with ASU, you're the largest college team to announce this and announcing a new head coach. That's great. And then finally, another great relationship that we have with us the entire way working with Izell Reese and RCX with NFL Flag. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but he's from Alabama, and we love Izell. I love him so much. He's been so good to our foundation. And again, it's all about creating opportunities for the student athletes and the girls in this state and now outside of the state. So real quickly, had the privilege to go to the NFL Flag Summit in Dallas, hosted by the Dallas Cowboys. That was all due to Izell Reese and his team. And everyone out there was so excited to hear this message and this what's going on in the state of Alabama. With us, with the Alabama Recreation and Parks Foundation, that's all your kids under the age of 14. So we've been working hard with Izell and his team to develop flag football opportunities for the kids in this state. And we're one of the first state associations and foundations to announce that we'll have state tournaments now for little girls in flag football along with the boys. So at the NFL Flag Summit, everyone wanted to hear about this, what Alabama's doing, why we're doing it. We're doing it through relationships, and we're doing it through opportunities like this to develop these sports for the kids. So we are honored to be here. I can tell you, just being in Dallas, this is a really, really big deal, and it will create so many wonderful opportunities for student athletes here in Montgomery, here at ASU, here in the state, and eventually the nation. So honored to be here. Thank you so much, and go Hornets.
Now we'll bring up Mr. Izell Reese. Let him make a few comments.
Steve was stealing all my thunder, but I got one up on you. So I was sharing this. I think Sar was sharing this with you. That I've had several family members to graduate from Alabama State University. So that's my one up on you. So, but it is it's a pleasure to be here. As Steve said, this is my home state. And as part of RCX Sports, as a CEO, we oversee the NFL flag program nationwide. So there's 750,000 kids playing nationwide and that are involved in the NFL flag program. And as part, the NFL tasked us with how do we get more girls to play. And so that's what's kind of led us to this moment, and it's been exciting to see the surge. One of the first big moments that happened here in this state is a call to Alvin Briggs and Steve Savarese, if you all know those names, with Alabama High School Athletic Association. I reached out to them on behalf of the Atlanta Falcons, who were willing to support girls to be able to play here in the state high school flag. And that was a 2-minute conversation. Alvin said we'd love to have them and give them an opportunity to play. So I know that continues to grow year over year now, and it's continued to explode with now junior colleges. I was just over here for that press conference as well. And then now at this historic moment that I am thrilled to be here and to be a part of this, and just the magnitude of what this means as the very first. And not only will it be the very first, if my family members are right, and I know they were, this won't only be the first, but this will be the baddest program on the field. So, I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to support it. And I speak on behalf of the National Football League, a league that I got a chance to be a part of, and I'm proud that the NFL got behind and giving women this opportunity to play football. You know, I played in this great state of Alabama. Football means something here. So to know that these women are going to get this great opportunity, this phenomenal opportunity at Division I level is amazing. And to know that it happened in this state as another first for this state to happen. And along with those girls playing in high school, this is also home to the first ever in the world NFL flag football field, which is in my hometown of Dothan, Alabama. So it's a lot of things that have happened in this state. And I know it's going to continue to happen. And I can't wait to watch this winning tradition that's about to get ready to start here at ASU. So again, glad to be here on behalf of RCX Sports and the National Football League, and can't wait to get my popcorn and sit in the stands and watch these women as they participate going forward. Thank you.
Now we'll bring up Dr. Jason Cable. He's our Vice President and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. Make a few remarks and introduce our new head coach.
Thank you, Fred. First, I want to acknowledge the staff that's here, Dr. Denise Lavallee,
our Senior Associate, SWA and Chief of Staff, Mr. Cyrus Russ, our Deputy Director of Athletics, Shyandra Glass, our Senior Associate for Student Athlete Experience, and I think Ashton is around here somewhere. Okay, he's right here, right in front of me. Ashton is always moving, so. And then we also have Pastor Givens, who does a phenomenal job with our student athletes and staff and our chaplain. I'm looking at the corner of my right eye, that's why he never started calling names. But I see Coach Larry Watkins, the legend here, also Dennis Driscoll here, and then also I see Miss Stephanie Thompson, Associate Athletic Director for Compliance. And we also have members of ISTAP here. And so ISTAP is the longest serving support group for student athletes. They've been around for over 20 years and have donated over $450,000 to our program. So we want to thank you for that. And so we'll get to the hiring of our women's flag football coach. I had an opportunity to talk to Coach Constuble throughout this process, and one thing that really got my attention when I would call her and say, you know, when would be a good time to talk? And she said, anytime if we're talking about football. Okay, so she comes from a football environment, has a football family with her husband, Matthew, and she's dedicated and is a change agent for the community. And so when you look at her resume, she has over 20 years of experience within the women's flag football space. She started the first NFL affiliate flag football program in her county in California, started in 2003, and by 2005, it was touching the lives of over 500 youth in the area. Moved from that initiative to coach, the head coach at Eleanor Roosevelt High School, where a team in the inaugural year finished 16-0, right? So we know that's the first place finish. And then recently bowed out in the state championship, but finished the season ranked nationally in the top 25 in the nation. So we have a coach that, one, will be competitive, two, cares about the community and the impact of this game on the young lives of the students we have on campus and in our local community. So I'm not going to steal her thunder. It seems like there's been a lot of thunder stealing today. But I will introduce you to the first women's flag football coach in the history of Division I athletics here, where history is made at the Alabama State University, Miss Jennifer Constuble.
Thank you so much for everyone who's come out today. I actually wrote out what I needed to say just to make sure that I don't miss anything, so I'm going to go ahead and read this out real quick. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to express my sincere gratitude to Alabama State University, specifically Dr. Ross, Dr. Cable, and Dr. Lavallee for this incredible opportunity. It's truly an honor to be named the inaugural head coach of the women's flag football program here at ASU. I'm excited to be part of something that truly is groundbreaking. It's an exciting time, not just for this program, but for women's sports as a whole. Alabama State University has demonstrated its commitment to innovation and progress to the introduction of this new program. I'm thrilled to be here at the start of what will undoubtedly be an exciting journey for this school and this program. I'd like to thank the administration, the athletic department, everyone involved in bringing this vision to life. I'm grateful for your confidence in me, and I look forward to working with all of you to build a program that not only compensates to be able to compete at the highest level, but also represents the values of excellence, teamwork, and most importantly, community. To the young women who make up this team, I'm eager to meet you all and get to work. We're creating something special here, a program that will set a new standard in the world of women's flag football. I believe in the power of sport and how it brings people together. I know we'll develop a team that will be known for not only our athleticism, but most importantly for our heart, our resilience, and our commitment to one another. We're building a foundation, and while we know the road ahead will have its challenges, we'll also know it'll be filled with tremendous opportunities. Together, we'll pave the way for our future athletes, ensure that Alabama State University's name is synonymous with its excellence in women's sports. Thank you again to everyone who made this possible, and the media for being here today. I'm incredibly excited for what's to come and to look forward to more sharing moments of this program as it evolves. It's just the beginning of Alabama State University, where history truly is made.
At this time, we're going to open it up for questions for Coach, and just ask some questions, and that'll wrap us up.
Okay.
Coach, what kind of ladies are you looking for?
I need ladies who generally want to be just a part of the game, right? You play soccer, you play basketball, you run track, there's always something about football. Football brings just a whole level, another level of commitment, whole another level of athleticism, but most importantly, a whole level of heart and desire. I need kids who come out here and know what it's going to take to put in that hard work and know that nothing is given to you. If you work hard and you do what you need to do in the classroom, as long as you're doing it well on the football field, you're going to be successful as part of this program. Yes, sir.
Coach, you've been coaching for years now. How much have you seen this sport grow, and where do you think it can go from here?
You know, it's phenomenal. When I started back in 2003, I was literally bringing girls off the sidelines because they were sitting on the field watching their brothers and their cousins and their older neighbors play football, and seeing the desire in their eyes and being able to say, hey, listen, you can play this too. Come on, let's go. And going from one small team, being the only girls team in my area, we had 8 girls, and we went up against every way possible, challenge accepted. And growing from that to where we are at the high school level, seeing so many young girls being able to really adapt to the game, taking what they know from other sports, from soccer and baseball and softball, and being able to turn that into a true desire to this game has been a pivotal tool. It's coming to the Olympics 2028, right? We're going to be able to see some of these young ladies really perform at a higher level, and it's only going to continue to grow from here. I'm excited to see when other schools jump on board and understand the importance this is not only for the community, but for the schools, but for the young ladies itself. It's so important for them to have this platform to be able to excel on. Yes, sir.
No question, but we'll have 220 JUCO kids for you to recruit next year.
Okay, I'm going to do that. There's so many kids at the JUCO level who are starting and really developing that love. That once they see what they're really worth and what they're really capable of doing, and seeing that here at the Division I level, it's not only going to be the next 4 years, like I always say, it's a 40-year plan. Use the sport to be able to excel you further on in life.
And lastly, what is your message to parents who are looking to enroll their children at Alabama State to be in your program?
If you're a parent who wants your child to come play flag football here at this institute, you need to make sure your child understands what it means to be dedicated, what it means to have good work ethic, not only on the football field, but more importantly in the classroom. If you aren't succeeding in the classroom, there's no way you're going to succeed on the football field. I need kids here with heart and spirit, but most importantly, the knowledge to be able to do both.
You said that.
Anybody else? Got anything for me? Yes,
I
sir.
guess you might have touched on this a little bit, but just how cool is it to be a part of the first Division I team to have the flag football program?
It's amazing, right? Be able to say, hey, yes, I'm part of something that's not necessarily history breaking for here at the school, but for women's sports in general. For ASU to be so dedicated and see how important it is to bring a program like this at the Division I level, it holds all the other schools around us in a predicament. What's holding you guys back? We know what it's worth here. We know what we bring to the table by allowing this opportunity to be given to these girls. So we're setting the standard, and we're going to set it. Then we're going to set that foundation strong and solid, and we're going to expect everyone else to step up to the plate.
Again, thanks everyone for coming today. If any of the media would like to get one-on-one with Coach Constable or anybody, please let us know. We'll be glad to accommodate. But again, thanks for everyone for coming out this historic day, and we look forward to y'all coming and covering this team. So have a great day, and thank you.
One time, we be everywhere.